Hi, this is TJ from TJ2.com, bringing you the tips and strategies to create, grow, and preserve your black generational wealth. And today I want to talk to you about something different, the Amber Guyger case, and the one way you know that she was absolutely lying. But before we get into the video, if you could hit the like, the subscribe, and the notification bell, that would help me out a lot. Appreciate it. YouTube, it does look at these things. So let's get right into it. Okay, so in case you have been living under a rock, or you're watching this video 7,000 years later and you don't remember, Amber Guyger was convicted of murder. She only got 10 years, but she was convicted of murdering a black man. She walked into his house at night in her uniform as an off duty officer, um, and shot him and let him die on her floor. And the issue with it is that there are people still who believe that it was an accident, that she didn't do it on purpose, that she actually thought that she was walking into the wrong home, like she actually thought it was her home that she was walking into. She actually thought it was an intruder that she was shooting, and that she actually didn't think of any of her police training before or after she shot him, and that she also didn't remember her police training when she didn't administer CPR or any type of first aid to him. Um, it's a lie. It's all a lie. You know what I mean? To help her get away with this. That was the lie that she told, and there there's several reasons why it might be a lie, but there's one big thing. Okay, so number one, she knew him. He knew her. Apparently, they had known each other for a while, and I'm not gonna make any speculations as to what their relationship was, but they knew each other. So then my question becomes this, because I'm an adult woman. I have been living on this earth for almost 40 years. That's a long time, but it's okay. The point I'm trying to make is there's that one thing that you realize when you don't recognize somebody in the dark. She claims that she called out to him to stop, and that he didn't say anything back, and that she opened up fire because she thought he was an intruder. So this is my thing about the issue that I'm having with that. Voice recognition. Voice recognition would happen on two different ways. First of all, you're going to tell me that you walk into my house, I recognize your voice because I know you, and I don't say, "Hey, Amber, what are you doing here?" And you don't what? You don't say, "Hey, Botham Jean, what are you doing here?" Like no conversation took place. She claims that she called out to him, to get him to stop, or put his hands up, or whatever police people say in those situations. But so she's never had somebody speak to her like on the phone and recognize their voice from the phone. She's never been in a different room and recognized somebody's voice from a different room. As an adult, we have been alive long enough to have to recognize the voices of people we know. Even if you don't know exactly who it is, you know it's somebody you know. You know what I'm saying? Like, how in the hell did she shoot like, "Hey, stop. Hey, I'm not moving," or "Hey, this is my house," or "Hey, what are you doing?" She claimed you didn't say anything, but let's be real honest. If somebody is looking you dead in your eye, you know what I mean, and she's saying he was swaying back and forth, they say that she shot him on the couch eating ice cream. Um, it's a lie. You can't tell me that she didn't know, that she didn't recognize his voice, that he didn't recognize her voice, that there was no attempt at conversation made. She killed him. She killed him for whatever reason that she wanted to. Maybe it's because they did know each other, and she didn't like him, or they had a falling out. Maybe it was because this is also another thing. She walked into a house. None of her training tells her that if she thought that the door was open, she said, door was open. She said the door was open, and or standing ajar. Maybe the door was open, but that her key didn't work and the door was open. you're using a key on a door that's open. But that's not the point. The point is that she said her key didn't work, but the door was open, and so she went in because she just knew it was her house. Um, you're a police officer. Do you walk into a situation where you assume that somebody's in your house, pull out a gun and shoot somebody? Or do you stand back, hey, call backup? I got called backup for having a broken tail light in broad daylight at an intersection. So you don't call backup in the middle of the night, at nighttime, when it's dark, in a closed quarter situation. You just rush on in there like you're Rambo. But that's neither here nor there. The whole thing enraged me, and I wasn't going to say anything about it, but it was killing me that people are all over social media, all over the news, talking about how she needs justice now because she got sentenced to 10 years for murdering a black man, while there are black men who got decades upon decades for other crimes that did involve murder that nobody died in. You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy to me. You can get almost that amount of time if you kill it. You can get more than that amount of time if you kill a dog. But that's it. I just wanted to say that. Voice recognition, people. Think about this. There's no way she didn't know that it wasn't her house, and there's no way that somebody didn't recognize somebody's voice and that an attempt to squelch the situation wasn't made. So, think about it. And that's what I have to say for today.